I'm alive. Hey, YouTube channel. It's been a minute since anybody has seen this glorious face. I'm gonna come out with a video this week explaining everything and letting you guys know how things are gonna go from here on out, because we got some big changes in the works. But long story short, had to move out of my apartment, got coronavirus, got stuck in quarantine for like 3 weeks, and now I'm staying with my little sister for the holidays because she's pregnant and I'm homeless and we love each other because she's my favorite person ever. I wasn't expecting Expanse to drop right now. It's their anniversary tomorrow, so I was kind of hoping that her and my brother-in-law would like go out to a restaurant or something and give me the chance to watch these episodes. I thought it was just going to be one. I didn't know it was going to be 3 fucking episodes. I'm gonna try to watch all 3 tonight, but I don't know. It's getting kind of late already. They're already in bed. I don't know if you can hear. I've got a little white noise machine that I use to try to drown out myself. For those of you that are new to the channel, hi. I talk a lot. I also drink a lot of coffee. As you can see behind you, or behind me, I do a lot of fan art of The Expanse because this is probably my favorite show on TV. This season begins book 5, and book 5 is, I've mentioned this numerous times in all my other videos, so sorry if you keep hearing this, but it's my favorite book of all time. So I am fucking hype for this season. Like I said, I didn't know they were dropping it tonight. I was waiting for tomorrow. The videos that I recorded, I just cut my own hair. I feel like I went a little too far on the top, but whatever. It's kind of aimlessy. Look at. Hold on. I can't do the eyes. No one can do the eyes like Wes Chatham. I still have to watch. He did like a podcast or something with no, that's right. He's going to start doing a podcast with Ty Frank. I don't know if what's his face? I'm sorry, other guy that writes The Expanse. I can't remember your name. Daniel Abraham. How do I always forget his name? I'm sorry. It's hard when I don't see your name like ever. And I'm pretty sure Ty Frank and Wes Chatham are going to start doing a after show podcast kind of thing. I'm probably going to watch that, and we'll talk about that next time around. He's actually the reason that he's the only reason I know that this dropped tonight, was because I follow him on Twitter, and he was like, "Did we just drop?" I was like, "Oh, coffee. This is actually my first time doing a nighttime. My first time doing with this. I'm gonna have the good sound, not the sound from the thing, because it's gonna be too fucking loud. I will usually paint a scene, my favorite scene or my favorite character from the episode, at the end when I'm doing my little review portion. So if you like all this, stick around to the end. If you really like these, I finally got the Etsy up and running. Well, not up and running, it's still, but I just got mailers, and I got fucking cardboard and plastic sleeves and mailing labels and printer ink and cardstock. I got everything set up, but I didn't want to launch it this close to Christmas because I didn't want people to think they were going to get it in time. Plus the way that the mail is going right now, I didn't want to have the orders get backed up. So we're starting 2021 off on the right track. So if you like any of these, or if you like the one that's going to be up here at the end, etsy.com bartenders. I've bartended like 2 months this entire year. It's crazy. This is the least amount of bartending I've ever done in my 10 years. I do want to talk about this more, but let's just get to the episode. I want to watch some Expanse. Oh, that's right. Fuck, hold on. I forgot I don't know where to put him. We got our captain. Where can he go? I feel like that's disrespectful to him. Still looks kind of there. Does that look painterly? Does that look like an aesthetically pleasing background? New season of The Expanse, season 5. Yo, I'm so excited. This could work. Depending on whether or not I get a knock on the door in the next 30 minutes. Hey, shut the fuck up and go to sleep. This could work. This is my first nighttime recording.
There's something rotten on Mars. Weapons trafficking with belters. Stealth jet.
My girl. Again, for those of you that are new, this right here, dream girl. #1 girl all time.
I've been summoned to Luna.
Now, I don't remember her because I think I said this last time. They didn't have the candidacy, the race. They didn't have that in the books. She was, I think, the leader of Earth in the books. So she's not going to be the leader of Earth here. He wasn't even in it. So I like the idea that this part right here. This part was come on.
Stop.
When we sail. I don't remember them doing cold opens. I don't remember them doing cold opens like this. You guys are in for such a fucking treat.
Sensor and comma rays are offline.
Literally anyone that hasn't read this book, I envy you.
Like what? We're well clear of those fragments.
I don't think I've ever done this before. Headphones while watching.
We do not
What do you know
have...
about the rope?
What?
The rope. What do you know?
Nothing! Nothing! We just got here, we do...
Who knows what you know?
Fucking Philip. What a perfect casting, though. He looks just like the combination of Naomi and fucking Marco.
Boss man, good to go, okay?
Good to go.
No!
Yeah, seriously. What do you think? They should have lied. God, they're doing such a good job. They did such a good job setting this whole thing up. I'll never get tired of their space scenes. Nobody does space scenes like the Expanse does. Where's my coffee? Coffee. They don't usually have sound effects in space.
Andrew, what's wrong? Let's talk. Can maybe use some help here.
Got time, man.
Boss man!
He looks like if he just put his foot back.
That's still time!
Tell my father what you did. He will be proud of you.
It's way too many sound effects, though. I mean, I get it's a artistic choice, but I don't know. I'm just kind of used to there not being any sound. The only thing I can think of is they were close enough to Venus to have sound. This is what I was saying. I heard that they added some new stuff to the opening. Dun-dun-dun, dun, dun-dun-dun. It belongs some friend. Where's my dog? Where's my... There he is. Look at that. See, I gave him that center spot. I gave this one the frame because that's what I was painting when I had to go to the hospital because that whole thing happened. I'm not talking about it anymore, so if you don't know what happened, go back and watch the other ones. I'm going to do my best to take out that noise machine in the back. But if you hear it for this first episode at least, you're going to have to bear with me. I'll figure something out, don't worry. It looks so good. It looks so good.
Yes, that's what we get for using the ship to drag 100 times its mass with a kill-mounted railgun.
When you say him like that, you for sure sound a little crazy.
For sure. I really do like the way that they changed the Belter language. Even though I also like the amalgamation of German, Chinese, Spanish. Oh shit.
They'll be back soon.
I just got chills because I saw the words bull.
What the fuck do you think I'm running?
Bull!
Fucking soup
I
kitchen?
can't believe we're finally seeing bull! Look at this big goofy fucking smile I have.
They get the good guy discount.
That is not a thing.
The arrangement predates you.
Fred gave me the okay himself. You got a problem, take it up with him.
I saw that he doesn't have his hair in this one, or in this season.
Now, from now on, no more special treatment, and no more belt or grift.
You're trying to piss me off.
I don't care if I do.
This guy's kind of cheesing it up. Huh? But maybe he'll grow on me.
Ah, all right, just a minute. I want to see this.
Later, I have something for you.
He still kind of has it. Have I seen Bull in anything? I feel like I've seen that dude in something.
This is your son.
I feel like you could have softened up the blow a little bit. Look at that. He looks just fucking like her. My dog. I missed the fight. I missed that shit though. That shit looks so cool.
The flood of colony ships from the inner planets is growing with each passing day.
Damn, Stephen Strait.
Beyond the confines of the solar system.
I bet Wes Chatham's helping him work out. My dude. My dude. Beards are kind of the same length. Wasn't sure if he had the super Amos beard.
Think you're in the wrong place, Copain. First class deck 1. Late and Jenny for changing paths. You snore? No.
They went from talking shit to shut up real quick with just a look. This is gonna be such a great fucking season for Wes Chatham. This dude is gonna get some of the fucking best moments in television history. What's he gonna do? Stare the snore out of her? If anybody can do it, it's Amos.
You have to ask yourself, how much damage do you think I can do to you in 2 minutes before the knockout gas gets to me? Because I'm betting it's a lot.
What crew you run with?
The Rocinante?
Never heard of him.
You probably have. I'm out of context.
I'm out of context here.
Where are you going? I'm gonna go take a shower. You crazy, kid. You know what they're gonna do to you? Yep.
That's why I'm going.
I hate waiting.
My dog said I hate waiting. No, you can't show us the aftermath. Boo. Okay, they're doing kind of a little bit of both. Alright, that works. I like it. I think we all know what this painting's gonna be. Hey!
Holden.
What are you doing on Tycho?
Talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing on Tycho?
Forced furlough.
You too.
How would you know?
Because why else would someone be doing proto-molecular research at a secret facility in the belt?
That sounds like a rumor.
But you clearly don't think it's impossible.
I think a lot of crazy shit has gone down over the last few years.
And that can make people believe crazy things.
Oh yeah, Rocinante,
Miller! I need an MCRN.
Best inside the series.
Hey.
Try the Yakame. I was gonna say, that's Julius, right? Oh, that's right.
Okay, sorry.
He got to keep it? I don't remember him having... I mean, I feel like that's what happened in the books, but I don't remember him getting the Razorback. I thought that was Bobby and Avasarala's. I guess Julie would want them to have it.
Call Bobby Draper.
Call Bobby Draper.
Postman, get out and close the door behind you.
Because if you'll remember, there's only one bit of proto-molecule unaccounted for.
Why would you ask me that? You're not denying it.
Mm-hmm.
Who told you?
What do you know about the artifact on Illis?
Whatever's been made public.
The bullet or...
This hasn't.
Yeah.
Have not been able to detect anything inside the artifact.
LV!
With no better alternatives, we sent small mammals through it.
These entities created the artifact and destroyed the proto-molecule builders. Wiped out their whole civilization in an instant.
Look at his face. Why wouldn't you have shown this to him? If you know he has proto-molecule.
They could change my brain and let me see them.
Changed? You mean physically?
Alright, so study his brain.
It's like folding a piece of paper. Fold it enough times, even after you unfold it and smooth it out. The creases are still there.
Claiming to have brain damage is not the way to sell me a
I'm pretty sure I said that these two in the book is my favorite part of the book. All their interactions.
A new life on a new world is waiting for you. Apply now.
And I'm not gonna even talk about our dude here. If I remember correctly, I heard that he's not coming back for season 6, which, if you don't know about this dude, look it up. I talked about it enough last season.
Hey, listen. I needed to talk
The
to you.
dude has, like, saved the universe, like, 3 times.
Charlie and Emily were so excited to go to
I love her so much. It's, like, depressing how much I simp for this woman. I did not know simping until Frankie Adams came into my life.
I never understood what prompted your incredible generosity in making this journey possible for us, and you're a good Martian Bobby Draper.
Do I know who this person is? Oh, that's what's his face's family. Ryan Chappelle.
Hey, Bobby!
This is her first time to, like, this part of Mars.
So, how the hell are you? How's civilian life? Work?
I'm kind of unemployed.
Oh.
You too?
That sounds weird.
Feels weird too, for a lot of people these days.
Real talk. This is the longest I've gone without working in my entire life. Not a lot of work for a late night bartender in South Florida either. So come to my auntie, help support me. Luna! Trying to remember if we've seen Luna. I think we've seen Luna like twice. We're gonna have a moon base. It's gonna be the best base. It's gonna be awesome. The Space Force. Level City. It's gonna be the first one. It's gonna be awesome. Fuck. I might download Star Citizen tonight. I haven't downloaded any updates in like 6 months. And I just realized something about the way they're getting these episodes out that I'll talk about after I finish all 3.
First of all, I didn't start it. Second of all, they were all alive when I walked out.
They were all alive when I left. It's actually probably kind of new for him.
Sit.
What's this for?
For teaching me how to walk in night.
Just like high heels.
You and I have very different life experiences, Chrissy.
Don't call me that. I'm a member of parliament, not your favorite stripper.
Could be both. I like fell out of my fucking, like legitimately, when I read that in this book, I fell out of my chair laughing. I always, in my head, I heard her angrier when he calls her Chrissy. When they said that they dropped the first 3 episodes, Clancy Brown tweeted out, yes, 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 yes. And for a second, I thought it meant he was promoting it because he might be in this season, but Clancy Brown for Edward. Pretty sure that's not going to be the case. God, they're setting everything up so good.
We have the power to be audacious!
That was cool how they did it with the lighting. Sure. I just had goosebumps. Fuck, I was only gonna watch 1 episode, but if the next episode is called Churn, I have to watch another episode now. Fuck. Alright, I'll have at least another one for next week. For those of you that don't know, The Churn is the Amos Burton novella. It's a little tiny mini book that's just about Amos's backstory in Baltimore, and it's called The Churn. Which means this next episode might be a very Amos-centric episode. So I feel like I might need to watch that bitch. Let's see. So right off the bat, Bobby Draper. Goddamn. I like how they're showing everybody's just bouncing from Mars. Like that whole little scene where just now where Alex is looking around and all the going out of sale signs. It's a nice little, like they haven't mentioned it once, I don't think, in this. Last season, Bobby's little fuck buddy, he was like screaming at her, she was screaming about it. Ryan Chappelle, they were all like, Mars is dead. They did a good job of not hammering it over the head with you this episode. Fuck that Amos, like legitimately, if you go on the subreddits or any of the forums, anytime somebody that's read the books talks about Christian, they always call her Chrissy, and somebody always has, she's not your favorite stripper. Could be both. That's one of the, I'd say like top five most popular quotes from this book. Not my favorite quote, but it's like I know I said it already, but I was reading it and I like fell backwards and I didn't realize how far I was going in my chair and I just fell flat on my fucking head. Let's see. Trying to think. I did like the Amos half flashback, half real time ass whooping that he gave those dudes. I liked Fred Johnson always. I still don't think we're gonna see Dawes. I just don't think that Jared Harris is ever gonna come back to the show, and that makes me really sad. But I just don't see it ever happening. I still need to watch Chernobyl. I said that last season, every episode. Still haven't watched it. Naomi. Okay, look, I'm not trying to, like, it has nothing to do with her. Even in the book, I was kind of skimming through a bunch of her chapters just because I just don't care. Like, I might have to go back and reread this whole book. I might actually do that tomorrow. Just read up to where each episode cuts off, so I can give you differences between the show and books, even though IGN probably does that. There's a dude, actually, I don't know, I'll put his name somewhere. He does a whole thing where he does Expanse book to show differences, and he does a much better job than I'll do. So I still don't see why Bobby was so mean right off the bat. She hadn't seen Alex in forever. Dude hasn't been back on Mars in like God knows how long. I could have sworn his kid was okay with him, but I guess his kid's got some pent-up issues, which, again, understandable. His ex-wife, obviously. I remember I'm pretty sure I remember in the books, Holden, when they're talking through him, he's thinking about it, how there were so many people on the Rocinante when he hops on, and he's like, this is weird, I don't like this many people on my ship, I'm used to 4. I feel like they only had 2 people on the ship, but it still felt weird because it's like, who the fuck are you two? Get off the ship. I'm trying to think of what I can give you for future talking points without spoiling anything. So right off the bat, Alex isn't on the Rocinante, Amos isn't on the Rocinante, Naomi's not on the Rocinante, technically Holden's not on the Rocinante, but Holden's on Tycho. And him and Fred, they're gonna share a lot of scenes together this season. So they're kind of right next to each other. Their scenes are, like I said, my favorite part of the book. Amos is gonna have a grand old time back in his old, I can't wait to watch this next episode, fuck, back in Baltimore. Bobby and Alex, from what you've seen, Bobby's on Mars, Alex is on Mars. It wouldn't be unheard of to think that maybe they're gonna have a bunch of scenes together. Naomi's obviously going off to find Philip. I'm trying to think. Drummer left. And if I remember correctly, she gets introduced in this one. She's his assistant in this book, Fred Johnson. If I'm remembering correctly. Again, I haven't read this book in a minute, so even though it's my favorite. We got to see Bull. We got to see Sam fucking Bull. It's just weird seeing characters that, like, you've read for so long, and then there's like, oh, there they are. Like Elvie, the first time I saw Elvie, I'm like, perfect. And it's so hard to try to figure out how to talk about stuff that's happening without giving anything away. But without giving anything away, all the hinting of a bigger thing happening, a bigger conspiracy, if you will. They're doing such a good job. They're doing such a good job. There was like 5 or 6 things during this episode that I was just like, So, like I said, I hope you guys don't mind the sound machine in the background. I'm gonna try to do some Adobe Audition shit, get rid of it. Hope you don't mind the new setting for a while. Don't blame me. It's just how things have worked out. I'm grateful to even have a place to stay. I think that's it. I'm gonna watch the churn now. Hey. See you guys. I'll see you guys next week. And good to have you back.